Hello everyone, and welcome to the All Schumi My Team career mode for this live stream around around China for round 3 of our second season now of the career mode, the My Team career mode. How are we doing, guys? I had a few technical issues once again at the start of the stream. Thankfully, we figured them out, so we were able to resolve them very, very quickly, unlike previously when we were fumbling around for 10 minutes, but we're resolved, we're back. Hopefully we won't crash today. I've got updated drivers, I've got a restarted PC. We did have a crash, didn't we, last time between quali and the race. Hopefully that will be the case today. Now, the big news today is that we have got an updated Benetton team livery. I've used Kine. I will put his Twitter down right now in the chat. Let me go and grab it first. Yeah, he's called Kine on Twitter. I think he does lots of other mods and stuff. There we go. There's his Twitter URL. He's provided us with this Benetton livery. He provided us with the first one as well. So definitely do go and give him a follow on Twitter. And like I said, I believe he does some stuff on Race Department as well. So big shout out to him for providing us with this livery. Now, I can't actually show it on this screen, oddly. We'll have a look at it in quali when we get in. I mean, there's just no way to show it. So that's fun. But anyway, thanks for joining the stream, guys. I can see a few of you already chatting, MH Ghost and Leechy. I mean, no, all the Gillen gang are in nice and early. Good to see. Hey, guys, thanks for joining. Have an exam spanning 7 damn days. Thanks, Alex, for keeping stress down with streams and videos. Well, on that subject, just before we get into this video, or this stream rather, I will actually be streaming straight after this one. We're going to go straight over to Twitch, and we're going to be streaming some Phasmophobia, which I have gone from noob to expert in record time. I basically just did the first stream where I didn't know what I was doing, and then I spent a whole evening, like 2 hours, researching it and figuring it out. So now I know what I'm doing. So we're going to be doing that straight after this stream over on Twitch, and hopefully the Twitch link is in the description. It is indeed. My Twitch URL is down in the description if you want to go follow me over on there. Anyway, guys, let's get into this video. So, hey Class 800, hey Eurolex, hey Robert Slater, hey Tozer Towers, dropping his emojis. Don't forget, guys, quick shout out for that. You can join the Gillen gang with a join button down below, £1.99 a month. You get access to emojis where you can help vote on what happens during the race. Anyway, let's get straight on into it. So, we have had some big updates. We've had I can't remember exactly what they were. There was a downforce, there was a chassis, and there's also an engine power update. We've had lots. We've got a major engine power update still in development. That'll be there for the next race. However, look on the right hand side of that screen. Look what that has done. We are now the 5th best team in the My Team career mode. Don't know whether that will last, although we have got a major update coming, so you'd hope it will. However, we are incredibly close. You can see there how close we are to the other teams. We are just barely ahead of AlphaTauri, a tiny bit more ahead of Renault, a tiny bit more ahead of Ferrari. It's a very close fight in the midfield there. 4 teams separated by barely anything at all on that graph. So we have managed to jump ahead of them. We were just behind them at the last race, and we managed to win. We managed to win. It's just under the webcam there, but we did somehow manage to win the race. I am going to move myself just up a little bit in preparation for this stream. I think I was doing something else previously that I moved myself down a little bit. I am going to guess that I was on top of that Gillen gang there. So let's whack ourselves there at a guess. Hopefully that'll be all right. I'm just going to quickly have a check of this. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Okay, let's get into it, guys. Pit for wets in this lap. So, funny enough, for starters, there will be an intermediate and a wet emoji when when I've got space. Hence the Gillen gang goal down below. I'm actually not sure if 10 will get us there, but certainly if we get to 10, I can make space for an intermediate and a wet emoji. Fortunately, there is no rain forecast for the race. However, look at that quali graph. It's going to be raining in quali, which means we're going to get what? Like 3 or 4 minutes of dry running, if that, at the beginning of quali. We are going to need to get straight out there and get straight on it. But this is a great chance for the reborn Benetton team, because if we can get out there early and other people don't, we've got a great chance of having a great qualifying result. Now, let's jump straight on in then to this. We are going to need to be on this. Hey, how you doing, Jesse Gaming? Have been subscribed for a few years now. These series are sick. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you for the support. Yeah, we hit 30k. We hit 30k subs on the channel. Just like, was it yesterday? Yesterday morning, I think it was. So awesome to see that. That's 10k subs gained in 3 months. So awesome growth. Thank you so much to everyone that's joined. I really do appreciate all of you. Anyway, let's get into this, guys. qualifying, we've got just a couple of minutes before it starts to rain. We're going to get straight out there immediately on the soft tyres. We're not going to mess about. Look how glim. That might be a word. I think we're just going to go straight. We're just going to go straight drive out.
Standing by.
We're not even going to. We're going to touch nothing. We're on a default setup. That should be fine for this track. It'll default to brand new tyres. It'll default to low fuel. We're just going to go for it. We're not first out. Someone else has got there first. No, they haven't. Yes, they have. The Racing Point. Damn you, Racing Point. How has he done that? He was further down the pits as well. Right, we're actually going to go up to Rich to try and burn as much fuel as possible. We also need to get a bit of a move on this outlap because we don't want to end up, you know, taking so long on our outlap that it starts to rain on our hot lap. However, that probably will happen. I'm expecting some rain on the hot lap, so we do need to get on with it. Luckily, not everyone is pouring out of the pits. The AI, in my opinion, need to adapt a bit better in the future to better weather. Hopefully Codemasters can work on that to variable weather. They're not very good at adapting because they're just going out at the normal pace. They just ignore the forecast. However, we have come straight out. I don't know how we've not got out first, but doesn't matter. Does not matter. Right, guys, we're going to need to whack in a lap here. This is going to need to be immediately. We need to not bottle it if we can. We are 106 AI for the season. Don't forget, no assists, of course. You can now see the livery a little bit. I don't know if I've got a button map to change. I think it's that one, actually. There you go. It's starting to rain, but there's the livery. You can see it a little bit. I'll show you a bit more in a minute when we're completed this lap. But for now, I want to concentrate on this lap because this is important. It is just starting to rain already, so we're going to need to get on this straight away. Go to lean just for a little bit, let the engine cool slightly. Up to max, up to hot lap. Let's do this, chat. Yeah, the specs on the camera already. This is gonna be getting wetter as we go through this lap, but we're very early, which should benefit us hugely in this session. Bit cautious there. I didn't know if it was going to be perhaps a little bit wetter on this part of the track. A bit wide. Not bad. We just need to not bottle it. If we can get a reasonable lap in, we could even be in the top 10. And I'm just realising what I should have done is I should have qualified on mediums because these softs wear very quickly. But never mind, it's too late for that. Oh, that's wide. Right out to the grass. Been a reasonable lap. By no means my best lap ever. But we're just taking it a bit easy. We just want to complete this lap. It's important. It's not actually raining that hard at the moment. We need it to rain a bit harder so that no one else can get a lap in. Come on, rain. Come down now. I've only got a couple of corners to go. We've got a McLaren behind us on a lap. And several other cars on a lap. Actually, interestingly, some of the guys are still in the pits. Some people haven't even come out yet. It's fine. At the moment, it's basically dry. Which is annoying. That was better through there. That was a reasonable speed. Where is that going to put us? Not ahead of Stroll. 1.1 down on Stroll, but he is in a quicker car than us. McLaren behind, just coming across the line now. This is going to be our in lap. Come on, rain. Rain hard. Norris has outqualified us. He's got a better car as well. Come on, where's the rain? We need it to chuck down. It's just sort of very slightly coming down. We need it to absolutely hammer down. Alex Albon is currently on provisional pole position. There's a Mercedes crossing the line. Is that on a hot lap? Or no, it's not on a hot lap. Ocon has managed to outqualify us. He has got a similar car to us. I know that wasn't an amazing lap. I'm not expecting it to beat cars that have got a similar pace to us. It was solid, and that's what we went for. A solid lap. Because we knew we were only going to get one chance at it. Come on, rain harder, rain harder. Please, rain harder. People are still out qualifying us. People are crossing the line, start their hot laps. Some people are still in the pits. Surely they're not going to be able to out-qualify us. Vettel's out-qualified us. People are still out-qualifying us. Come on, rain, you stupid game. Carlos Sainz is not on a lap. He's just done one. We'll get out of his way anyway. Yeah, he's actually waiting with us. We're flying in formation. Magnussen has not out-qualified us, but he's in a slower car, so he probably wouldn't have anyway. It still feels fine. It's still, look, it's still got grip. Come on, Rain, man. We're down to P8 already. Come on, where's the rain at? It's raining, but lightly. We needed heavy. We needed it to really hammer down like it did. I think it was last season it did that. Mercedes crossed the line. That's going to be us out qualified by him. Yep, P9. Ah, where's the rain, man? We've been shafted by the rain, and now we're not going to be able to get out, I don't think. Just can't work out how to take the first corner to get a sweeping run through the second apex. Yeah, I don't. I'd say China isn't really my track. It's not my favourite circuit. There's several corners that I don't particularly get on very well. I don't dislike it, I just don't enjoy it, especially. Right, can we now see our teammate? And the reason I say that is because I want to see his livery. Come on, where are you, Mick? Is he not on track? Oh, there he is. There's our livery, look. Proper 1995 Benetton F1 livery. I'm over half of it, aren't I? I'll temporarily hide myself. There you go. Proper livery. Before we had an inspired livery that actually didn't have the logos on it because we wanted to use the My Team Career Modes logos. We've got rid of that now, and we're just using the proper sponsors from the 1995 season. I feel like he's smoking a bit there. He must have locked up. So it's a proper livery now with all the sponsors, and it's a thing of beauty. The race suits are also pretty much the 1995 season, so are the caps. There's a couple of minor issues. You can see on the right there, the cap. There's a couple of little minor issues, so you can see there, look, on his kind of collar, there's a RaceNet logo. That's a sign that I've overridden the RaceNet livery. So there's a couple little issues that I will resolve for the next stream next week. I haven't resolved them for this week because I just ran out of time. It got to 6:30 and I hadn't done practice, so needed to get on with it. But what do you think, guys? I think it looks a lot better. If it rains, you can choose your tyres for the race. Not in quali, I don't think. Go for no. It's not going to be quicker. Go for another lap. It'd be just too long. I mean, we're in P9 at the moment. Look, people are going slow. Carlos Sainz, okay, it's wet enough. Look, Carlos Sainz is in a quicker car. He's not out-qualified us. Pierre Gasly's in a similar car. Perez is in a quicker car. Verstappen's definitely in a quicker car. So we're going to be P9 on the grid, guys. Half a second to Vettel, that's quite a big ask. I think if we were to get that half a second, I think we could have gone that much quicker, but it would have been a risk, and it wasn't a risk worth taking. Because if we bottled it, we'd potentially be back down here. But look at this, look, Nicholas Latifi's 6.6 seconds off. We're only 1.3 off. So there we go, P9, guys. That's our best qualifying performance. Off the top of my head, it is the best qualifying performance. Alex Albon on pole as well, by 700ths to Valtteri Bottas, who had a slightly damp track, bless him. Similar sector times in the final sector though, so it can't have been too damp. But yeah, P9 looks like it's going to be, guys. I will wait just a little bit because I don't want to accelerate time and then just suddenly everyone's putting in ridiculous times, because clearly they cannot go faster. What wheel do you use? I'll use a Logitech Driving Force GT, quite an old wheel. It says down in the description. Simon answered that. Thank you very much, Simon. Where is your face, Alex? Sorry, I had myself hidden, didn't I? Here I am. If you fast forward, the AI will do their weird dry times on a wet track glitch. I don't know. We will try it. The AI do tend to go a bit quicker than they should do when you fast forward. It's to do with the simulation, that the game tries to simulate what would have happened, and they don't get it perfectly right. We'll try it now because it's pretty wet now. They shouldn't. No one here should be going quicker than us. Everyone's in the garage at the moment. Their name will go white when they come out. Looks like everyone's staying in at the moment. I think their name goes white. Oh, no one came out. Everyone stayed in the pits. Fair enough, it was too wet. There we go. P9, guys. Again. I've missed an opportunity. I should have gone to mediums because, look, we had a 1.2 second gap to the next car. We could have easily done that on mediums, and we'd have been looking really good for the race. But anyway, we were too desperate to try and get out and set our lap. Let's remind ourselves of the standings while we're here. So we're currently actually third in the standings, 18 points back from Bottas, but that was because of the win last time out. We're not going to be able to maintain that momentum. And you can see there we're actually fifth. The Reborn Benetton team is fifth, 29 points back from Mercedes. Okay, let's get on with it. What season are you? This is season 2. Can I be a mod? I'm afraid not, Callum. We don't really accept requests for mods. I think we've got enough mods at the moment. Got a few of the guys in. I've been here for 7 years. Nice, Callum. Thank you for the support, but no, I'm afraid we don't accept requests for mods. If you just kind of keep joining the streams and keep being a, I guess a respectable citizen would be the way to put it, then you may well be a mod in time. But for now, we don't really need any more at the moment. We've got Marco and MH in the chat at the moment, so that's enough for the stream of my size. I saw a review of the Logitech G923 last weekend. It seemed like a very interesting one with TrueForce. So I've heard with TrueForce feedback, it is actually a very good wheel, but without it, I've heard it's actually a little bit worse. I don't know how true that is, but anyway, fully dry race. No worries about that whatsoever. What can we? I don't need to look at anything really, do I? Let's just get into the race. Where did Mick qualify? Actually, I didn't see. I'll have a look when we load in. Good luck, thank you, Jasper. Hey man, how you doing? Hey Ellis, thanks for joining the stream. Right, let's do this. P9 on the grid should be on mediums, but I need to put that out of my mind because I'm a bit annoyed about that. But we'll forget it. Let's have a look at the rundown, see if anyone had any penalties, which is entirely possible. Alex Albon does take pole, which I assume we will never see in real Formula 1. I suspect he'll lose his drive next season. Stroll, Norris. Lewis Hamilton and Ocon, Leclerc, Vettel, Mitchell and Kevin. So no one ahead of us had a penalty. Perez, Max Verstappen and Ricciardo. Mick, unfortunately, didn't go out early. If Mick went out early, he'd have been in the top 10 as well. Probably ahead of us, to be honest. Where is Nick? Oh, he had a penalty. Oh well, he didn't qualify that well anyway. Okay, right. Hey Supra, don't need to apologise for being late, my friend. She's here for enjoyment. You don't need to apologise for being late to watch a TV show, do you? It's the same thing here. Right, okay, so interesting. We can just about do a one-stop soft to hard, which did work out. That's how we won Bahrain. However, it's quicker. No, is it quicker? They're both personalised now. It's apparently quicker. Do a one-stop. I think we do a one-stop then, chat, don't you? Aim for a one-stop. Go to lap 6 on the softs and then come in for hards till the end. It's either that or soft, medium, medium. I think we go for a one-stop. What do you think, chat? Soft then hard? Hey F1 Games PlayStation, how you doing? Crofty did call me Mitchell, yeah, because oddly, in the Michael Schumacher edition of F1 2020, there isn't an audio name available of Michael. What? Weird. Whether it's because it's a proper in-game person and they wanted to reserve that for him and not for a player character. So anyway, I can have Mitchell, so I went for Mitchell. One stop, soft hard, soft hard. The hards are pretty slow though. That is true. They are slow. But no, I still think it's worth it. One stop, put off a 3-stopper. We'll see, Pawan. Hard, so hard. MHOS is just enjoying his emojis, I think. Unless he genuinely thinks we should start on the hard, which we can't legally do, and then go mediums and then go softs. Softs to hard. Probably get a safety car. Maybe one stop. Okay, everyone said one stop. Let's go for a one stop. Let's take out some of this fuel. How much can we fuel save? A reasonable amount, I'd say. We'll leave half a lap in though. Okay, chat, wish me luck. I'm gonna go for a one stop, softs to hards. People behind me are on mediums, they'll probably go one stop, so. That was a sweet start. Do we got the inside? No, not worth it. Oh, bit of contact, got away with it. Try and go alongside Hamilton. He's surely the quickest. Warning. Come on, Hamilton. Get on with it. You're in a Mercedes, mate. Oh, three wide still. Oh, bit of wheel spin. That's cost us. Getting a couple of positions though, getting 2 positions to be precise. They're still 3 wide. Oh, I didn't really mean to do that. That was more of avoiding action because they braked weirdly because they were 3 wide.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Another warning. Can we go on the outside of Lewis Hamilton? I suspect not. We're going to try it though. We can because he had dirty air. We're now on the inside. Surely it's moved down. It is moved down. We've ran out wide to keep him away. Up to P5, guys. That is a pretty decent start. Oh, understeer with a full fuel. Hamilton's right on us. We're not going to be able to keep him behind for long. I don't even really know why I went for it. Esteban Ocon up next. Let's try and get through on Ocon if we can. Oh, understeer with the dirty air and the full fuel. See if we can get him. Probably too far back. I don't know. Let's keep on it. Look at this. We are gaining. Had to go for it, didn't we? Get it all stopped just about. We do run off track, but we ran very wide. And there he is. He's still alongside us. Got no ERS left now. Can we get... Oh, leaving a bit of room on the outside. No ERS for the exit. Up to rich fuel. Have some ERS down this straight though to try and streak ahead of him if we can. He's still alongside him. Side by side. Can we go on the outside of him? Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. He's still there. He's still there. We're going to squeeze him. He's no longer there. We've done it. Round the outside. Up to P4. And we are now slower than the cars ahead. They've all got better cars. So we won't be able to go much further at the moment. However, they may well two-stop. And if they do, we could be in luck. I'm pretty sure almost everyone outside the top 10 will be on a 1-stop. Because, well, I saw at least one person start on a mediums. If they're starting on mediums, I can't see why they'd do medium, medium, soft. I think they would all go medium hard. Okay, we've got a bit of a gap now. It's quite nice to have Ocon as a buffer, because Lewis Hamilton was all over us. Up to P4. Tell you what, if you offered it to me right now, I would take a P4 in this race. That is a solid chunk of points. We have not got the car that should normally be capable of this, but qualifying has shaken things up a little bit. GG. Guys, to be honest, I don't know what is going on with M. Schumacher that people say, keep fighting, Michael. Yeah, well, no one really knows, do we? Everyone just wishes him well. That's sort of a general sentiment to wish him well. No one really knows what's going on with him, unfortunately. Oh, that's a bit wide. That's very wide.
DRS is being enabled this lap.
Right, big gap to the cars ahead already. DRS though, the cars behind, they're going to be all over us. It's a very long DRS there on this particular track. Some quite bad understeer in this race. Bit deep, it's okay. Up to third, nice and early. Right out to the grass. Doesn't go much closer than that without being on the grass and having a spin. Oh, so understeer in the race. What's going on? Turn our diff down a bit. Don't know I'm in lean, but too late now. Wasn't a great middle sector. They're going to be all over us. Thankfully, we've got a lot of ERS charge, and we've saved a bit of fuel this lap so far. Let's use all of that now, and let's run away. Run away! All I can hope is the guys ahead go to a 2-stop. Then we'll have a good chance for the podium. Now, is Ocon, a little bit deep, is Ocon going to be our rear gunner? Do you remember in Bahrain last race, we had Daniel Ricciardo as our rear gunner? Is Ocon going to do the same? Oh, I keep doing that. Is Ocon going to do the same for us? That's fair. We're not even on strict, but it's still giving us a warning. If Ocon could just hold off the pack, that is going to help us hugely. He's doing it at the moment for us. We like the Renault team. We've got a Renault engine. And the Renault team has been helping us so far this season. Whoa! That was full opposite lock. That was a big old slide. Let's keep it up. Where are we? 3.8 to the cars ahead. They're definitely quicker. Looks like this is quite an easy track to keep ERS charge, which will be good for defending because it means we can use ERS almost every lap down the long back straight, which will maybe enable us to stay ahead. Oh, understeer. What's going on with this understeer? It all stopped nicely. There's just so much understeer. There wasn't this much understeer on light fuel. What's going on? Anyway, don't want to go too far away though, because we want to give Ocon a little bit of our slipstream in order to keep him ahead of Hamilton, because if Hamilton gets ahead, he will be flying past us almost straight away. You can be sure of that. Slight lock up, no problem. Put the power down a bit sooner than you're doing now. What, as in on the accelerator? They're in the pits. Ocon, just pit. No, Ocon, why have you done that? Uh-oh, that's not good. Well, it's kind of good. It means he's on a two-stop. What's not good is the fact that that's now released Lewis Hamilton onto us. He will be all over us this lap. Do you mean put the power down sooner, as in change the fuel mode down to lean sooner? Or do you mean I can press the accelerator a bit harder? Because you're probably right in both instances. Who's in the lead at the moment? Okay, Bottas is comfortably leading. Alex Albon's just behind him. Diff to 58%. Yeah, I think it's the understeer is off power more than anything though. So that will help a bit on power, but not off power. Oh, look at him, he's all over us.
Our gap to the car in front is 4.5 seconds.
And it will help reduce understeer, but it'll make the traction more difficult. Right, let's do it. This is going to be close. Look how much closer he is than Ocon was. We can use a lot of ERS. Hopefully he'll box this lap. He's still close to us. Look at that. Using rich and overtaking. He's still on us. Thankfully, we just... Oh, we've gone very deep, though, with the extra overspeed we had. He's alongside. Go away, Hamilton. Go away, Hamilton. You might box this lap anyway. He doesn't. He doesn't. And we've gone deep. Expect him to box. We're okay. We're okay. Okay. If no one else has boxed, I do feel like they're all going to be on a one-stop, unfortunately. So, best case scenario for us is we maintain P4. However, with Ocon pitting very early, he is probably going to undercut us.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Accelerate sooner. Yeah, I probably can, but I'm just trying to kind of stay consistent. It depends as well on the corner. But yes, I do think that's a big difference between me and esports players. They're able, particularly like that corner, look, I just don't like it. I don't have confidence. Go away, Hamilton. Yeah, I'll say that's one of the bigger differences between me and the esports players. They're so confident on the power, which I'm just not. But they also have a setup as well, which helps a lot. Backed off slightly there so we can get on Rich and overtake nice and early. Look at him. Look at him. He's going to get us this lap, surely. There's a yellow flag somewhere. That's a car behind. Retiring. Go away, Lewis.
Track is clear. Green flag.
I haven't actually tested this pit in.
Safety car,
VSC! That is going to help us ridiculously. We've got so lucky there. VSC came out as we came into the pits. That is going to help us ridiculously against, was it Hulkenberg just behind us? Not Hulkenberg, Ocon. Got out back ahead of the Mercedes as well. That was a good stop by the boys. Look at that, a 2-second stop.
Scheduled pit stops. Virtual safety car is
ending. I cannot believe that's Lewis Hamilton levels of luck. Come on, stop.
Wait for green.
I think we got a penalty for that. I'm not having that if I did. Did I get a penalty? I think I got away with that. I was virtually stopped. I was on the brakes the whole time. I don't think I got a penalty. I'm just going to double check that to make sure, because... how do I check that? There we go. Incidents. No, we just had a warning. We're okay. Not for that either. Right, Lewis Hamilton's got some traffic. Let's get on with it. I can't believe how lucky you've got then. As we came into the pits, that was perfect. Unfortunately, a lot of the guys ahead did also pit, so I don't think we'll gain much from that. We just won't lose any positions from that. Just trying to get some DRS on the Alpha, but I think we're going to be a bit too far back. Yeah, we're going to be a couple of tenths too far back, I think. A bit deep, okay. Yeah, half a second. It's okay. Lewis Hamilton's caught up with the Williams. That is helping us a lot as well. Oh, Hamilton luck indeed. Similar flashbacks. They brought this to the game since Sunday, so it would seem. We're actually catching the car ahead. That McLaren, is that for position? No, he's not boxed yet, I don't think. Bit of DRS, we need to get past this guy as soon as we can. Bottas just pit from the lead. He's still ahead of us, despite us getting advantage of a VSC pit stop. He's still comfortably ahead of us. Right, these guys have got one tyres now. We need to get past them ASAP. Don't want to get held up by them. We need to pull away as much as we can from Lewis Hamilton behind us to have any chance of beating him in this race. Just try and get past Kimi now. Bit of overtake ERS. Dive bomb. Got it slowed down. Squared off the corner. Got the exit well enough. Move done. That was nice. We've also got a significantly better car than Kimi. We've not got a better car than Sainz, but he's boxed up behind Giovinazzi. They're all going to get DRS though. It's going to be hard to get through this pack, but we need to do it ASAP. Now, just after this pack, that is for position. That is the Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas, who was in the lead before the pit stops. And with him is a Racing Point, which is also for position, as in those guys have already boxed. Because everyone else around us hasn't boxed yet, so they're going to be boxing, they'll be behind us. Come on! We're not going to be able to get there. Look, we're using everything we can and we just can't... Whoa! Oh my god! I have never seen the AI do that before.
Virtual safety car deployed.
BSC. Is anyone going to box under that?
Virtual safety car is deployed.
I've never seen that before. That was insane. Oh my god. You don't even see that in real F1 much. I can't believe the AI's done that. That was huge. Huge. That was absolutely top speed and he's just wiggled around and dropped it in a big way. Oh my god. Oh no, it's ended.
We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Come on. Go green, go green. There we go. Wasn't a bad restart. I'll take that. I can't believe that. That was so huge. Let's get Giovinazzi this lap. The others are getting away. I think they probably will anyway, but... There's Matsushita, who's replaced Grosjean this season. Poor exit. See, that's one I know I'm bad on the power. Oh, Giovinazzi's also going to get DRS on Matsushita. Whoa. Snap of oversteer, we're okay. Maybe we'll have better straight line speed, but we're certainly getting a better exit. Look at this. We're going to go on his outside to try and get the slipstream on Matsushita.
Good job, nice overtake.
That is some serious. I'll brake so early then. We had so much overspeed then. What was our top speed then? I missed it. Right, let's get past Matsushita ASAP unless he boxes this lap. Doesn't. Lead is still boxed up behind traffic. No, not really. Not yet. Not now. Let's try and get him this lap. Oh, look at this.
5.2 seconds.
That's superior engine power, superior drag, or less drag. combined with us using Rich and overtake and getting DRS, and I don't think he was using any of that, so that was a easy overtake, wasn't it? Like taking caddy from Baby. Look at this. There's some battling going on ahead. Stroll is slow. Let's try and get up to him for DRS. I don't think we're going to do it, but they're side by side. Perhaps through this corner we might. I don't think we're going to be able to get to them. But they're slow at the moment. Maybe Stroll hasn't pit yet. He's on hards. You'd think he would have. Has he got wing damage or something? He seems slow. He seems very slow. I still can't believe that Carlos Sainz incident. He dropped it in such a huge way. Poor Carlos.
Okay, the gap behind is 1.7.
Not going to DRS still. Bottas is going to fly past. That's unfortunate. Never mind. We'll see. If Stroll has got some wing damage, we might be able to stick with him. Remember, a lot of the cars ahead have not boxed yet. Seems a bit faster again now. I don't know what that was all about, why he was so slow there. That's deep. Bottas has not got past. Don't know how. They're not that quick at the moment. Let's try and get them. Use a bit of overtake, see if we can get up to the back of them. We pulled away hugely from Lewis Hamilton, by the way. We might be saved him come the end. Actually, we've got, what, 17 laps still to go. I would have thought he can still catch us in a Mercedes. Oh, understeer, the dirty air. Come on, let's get the DRS this lap. I don't know what's going on with these guys. Perhaps they both got wing damage from the traffic. But they're a lot slower than they were in the first stint, that's for sure. Come on, Bottas, give us your DRS, lad. Oh, dirty air. I reckon they've both got wing damage or something. Something weird's going on with them. We're not going to get a DRS. Ah, deep there to try and get it, but not quite. Just a tenth off. Damn you. You just slid then. What's going on? Are they just... I don't know what's going on with them. We're all closing in though on the cars ahead. Are we just really quick on these tyres? What's going on? What's going on? Any ideas, chat? Why are we closing in on these guys? Can't all have wing damage because we're also closing on the cars ahead. Chance slow cars. I don't know. Let's just keep on it. Try and get in the DRS this lap. We can. The dirty air there. You can see the camera shaking. That's a sign of dirty air.
Okay, you're
lots of wheel spin.
breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds.
I don't know. Thank you for the input, Lewis. Just not able to close in. We're just so tantalisingly close. Just give us some DRS. So much understeer. It's not a good car in race trim, not gonna lie. I should have put some more wing on, shouldn't I, in the pits? Too late for that now. Whoa, almost spun. That's unfortunately put paid to any chance of some DRS at the moment. Rear's out overheating a little bit as well. That's unfortunate, we could have done without that. Tyre wear's okay, tyre temps are okay now as well. Okay. 2.2. I don't know what's going on, I honestly got no idea. These aren't quick cars at the moment. Hopefully they'll start battling. I think this is all for position. I feel like this is for the lead up ahead. We just can't quite get there. In. Because you're an amazing driver. Not sure about that, Leachy. I'm not quicker than a Mercedes, no matter how good I am. Maybe if I had an OP esports setup I might be, but not with the same setup as them. There's no way. Definitely let's understand I'm not in the dirty air so much. If they could battle a little bit.
2 seconds behind the car ahead. Keep pushing.
Whoa! Why are we getting so much understeer? What's going on? Just maintaining the gap to them roughly. 7 seconds to Giovinazzi behind. Ocon is Giovinazzi. Maybe he has pit. Anyway, he's a good rear gunner because he's slower than us. There's not much overtaking going on though. They're all just in each other's DRS. Schumi Jr. is slowing them down. He actually is, isn't he? Oh, just right. Concentrate. Couple of laps. Just get to the DRS. Oh, he's boxed. Yeah, you're right. It was our teammate slowing him down a bit, but
Mick is in the pits. Mick in the pits.
They weren't quick before that though, so it wasn't just that. Anyway, back up to P5. Make that P4. No, make that P5. Let's see if they go faster now. I think it's Stroll, Albon and Bottas. None of which are in slow cars. So I don't really know what's happening.
The car behind you has just fitted the hard tyres. Car behind, running hards.
Gasly behind on hards. He's had a good race. He's just boxed, hasn't he? Maybe. Don't know. I'm not driving well enough. I don't love China, it's the problem. Well, it's not that I don't love it, it's just I'm not very good at it. It doesn't suit my style very well. I don't like flowing corners. I like stop-start tracks. I'm not that much slower than them. I think it's just these tyres. I think we've got good pace on these tyres.
Gasly is behind you. The gap behind us is 3.3 seconds. They're on fresh hards.
Fresh, he has just boxed. He's having a mega race. He will probably be on us soon. Another position in the pits. Give me that. So we're now back up to P4. Again, I'll take a P4, but with the weird pace of the cars ahead, that's deep. I just want them to battle a bit. If they could be side by side for a lap, I'll probably be on them.
Bottas is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 2.8 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 6 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 34.4. You're dropping back by around 0.2 each lap.
It's 0.2 a lap. On a Mercedes, a Racing Point and a Red Bull. Racing Point's got a solidly better car than us. Mercedes has got a significantly better car than us, as has the Red Bull. And why are they not overtaking each other? What's going on in this race? Gasly's definitely catching us at a pace. I think they're just slow. One or all of them must have wing damage or something weird. They're just slow. I mean, okay, they're a bit quicker this lap. Don't know, I'm very confused. Still got 13 laps of this race to go because we pit so early. Bit wide. Okay, we've been hunted down now by both Gasly and Ricciardo and the cars behind him. So I think we're about to be swallowed up by the pack. So we need to defend well to keep our P4. Which we should be able to do. We've got quite a lot of ERS.
Bottas ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 3.5 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 7 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:34.3. They're building a lead of 0.6 per lap.
Okay, that's more like it. 0.6 a lap is more like it. Driver behind.
Gasly behind. The gap to the car behind is 1.8 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 33.8.
Might get DRS this lap. Not quite. The 33.8 last lap. It's quicker than our best lap. I've changed it to Gillingang. I have indeed, Lewis. I think that's a better name. You guys come up with that name, and I like that name a lot. So we're rolling with Gillingang. Remember, guys, if you want to join the Gillingang, £1.99 a month, press the join button down below.
Albans in first place.
It will give you exclusive early access to the Discord that I've created just last week. And you'll also get all the emojis that the guys have been using to help me decide strategy in this race. Of course, while I'm racing, it's quite hard to read chat, although I do my best. It's a lot easier to glance at a screen of emojis. That's the idea behind it. I think relatively, what's going on in this race? Normally, I am a little bit quicker on harder tyres relative to the AI. They're just very, very quick on soft tyres. And the harder we go on the tyres, the quicker I am normally. Of course, we don't normally jump from softs to hards. Normally, when I go to mediums, I'm a little bit quicker relative to them than I was on the softs. Okay, Gas is very close behind now.
These tyres need to last till the end of the race.
We're not catching the car ahead. Talk about Jeff. Pipe down. Okay, Gas has got DRS, but to be honest, I'm not that worried. He's only got a Honda engine and an AlphaTauri. And we're able to save quite a lot of DRS on this particular race. When you start thinking about safety car, guys, if a safety car comes out now, we're talking about a full safety car only, VSC we would not pit. A full safety car, would we pit for some medium or soft? Softs only last 6 laps, that's quite an easy decision at the moment. We wouldn't lose that many positions behind. I think we would pit. What do you think? Let's say a safety car gets thrown next lap. Oh god, he had to go at us then. If a safety car gets thrown next lap, do we box for mediums? My vote is yes. What would you guys do? GGG, Gillingang, Gillingang, Gillingang. What would you guys do? Safety car came out right now. Boxer mediums or not boxer mediums? In if safety. I agree. Ricardo's closing in on us as well. I think just for a couple of laps there, for whatever reason, we were quicker than the AI generally. And now it's kind of returned to business as usual. Yes, agreed. Mediums, yeah, I think that's a general consensus there. We would have some overtakings to at the end, but I think we'd be in a good position. Now, Gasly might get overtaken by Daniel Ricciardo. Renault is one of the fastest cars in the straight. Of course, they've not got the best engine, but they have got the least drag of anyone in this game. So he may well be able to overtake Pierre Gasly down that long, long back straight. And he will give us some more problems than Pierre Gasly is currently doing. We've still got so long to go in this race, guys. It's become a bit of a grind, this race, I'm not going to lie to you. Got a lot of tyre preservation to do in the meantime. How are our tyres doing? 36%, that's quite worn. How long we had them on for? Norris has done another class laps, followed by Charles Leclerc. See, the leaders just aren't quick this race. And Lewis Hamilton's in the pack somewhere with the Mercedes. There's a Max Verstappen somewhere in the pack. None of them are quick. It's a weird race, this one. Very, very weird race. Wheel spin there, but we got away with that. Where is Lewis Hamilton? Oh, he's just in no man's land at the moment. If I didn't know better, and I do, but if I didn't know better, I would suggest that AI are just really heavily saving the tyres, but I know that they don't adapt like that. So I know that that's not what's happening, because look at on the minimap, look at Lewis Hamilton, off the back of this pack. He should be pumping in fastest lap to the race now. He's in a Mercedes, one of the fastest cars in career mode at the moment. He's also Lewis Hamilton. He's got the same age tyres as us. I mean, he probably is closing in on this pack, but he should be flying. And he's just not. And Alex Albon is going to win this race. And Lance Stroll is just behind him. Weird race, man. Really weird race. This is going to... Well, I was going to say turn the championship upside down, but actually, Valtteri Bottas is currently comfortably leading the championship and he's up in P3. If Hamilton was leading the championship, that would be a different matter, but unfortunately, it's Bottas who's leading it, so the championship will be quite normal. Season it yet, season 2, his tyres are gone. Well, he put them on the same lap as us, so... or are you Lewis Hamilton memeing? Is he just saying, bottom my tyres are dead, and then he's going to put in some purples?
Albon's out in front.
We need some spice in this race, don't we? A little safety car right now would not go amiss. I think we would still risk it. It's getting to the point we might even put softs on. But they do wear very quickly. It's feeling a bit better without any fuel now. For some reason, this particular track, putting fuel on is just slow. Just understeering horribly. And we've got some good power. The Renault engine is pretty quick at the moment. In career mode, according to the graphic, it was up there with Mercedes engine, 100% performance. Don't really know what that means, but the Renault is a good engine. We've got quite a low drag car. We've also had an ERS upgrade in this race as well, which I think is probably helping us right now. Right, next straight, I'm going to look at Lewis Hamilton's sector times because he is closing in on us, but again, he's in a Mercedes. He should be absolutely monstering us. In qualifying, they're like over a second lap quicker than us. Let's have a really quick look at the race director. So we are doing 34, mid 34 last lap was a better lap, high 34s before that. Lewis Hamilton down in 10th position, mid 33s. Okay, so that is probably about on target, isn't it? I think he's just been put hugely out of position because he was caught in traffic. That's all I can assume. But even so, it's still weird. Anyway, let's just get on with our race. Yeah, Gasly up behind on fresher tyres than us. Everyone doing a one-stop, such as F1. F1 has turned into a bit of that lately, hasn't it? Everyone just doing one-stops. You remember a couple of years ago, I know people sometimes moan, but I think it was exciting when it was always like 2 stops, sometimes even 3 stops, because the tyres just wouldn't go any further than that. I miss those days. Because even the more boring races, it injects a bit of excitement. Can they have engine issues affecting both cars? Well, yes. Oh my god, he's closing in quick. Brake late there. Oh, to cover it off, but I regret it. I regret it. He's up or inside. He might get through here. I'm gonna have to side bomb him. I gave him a little bit of room on the outside. I got DRS as well. That was aggressive, but we had to do that to stay ahead. Wow, Daniel Ricciardo's going to give it a go. Around the outside. No, he's not. Thought better of that. Oh my god, that just shows we need to pay attention. This race is not over yet. Yes, we're comfortable down the straights, but we need to not switch off our ERS too early like we did then. And we need to not switch off our brains like we did then. My word, that was close. Burn the fuel in the understeer stop. Yeah, true. Let's burn a bit more fuel. There are 2 stoppers in this race. What? Is there? Who's 2 stopping? due to hards being so much, the stints are longer. Hey Kathy, thanks for joining the stream. Right, we need to keep on track.
Bottas is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 7.2 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 13 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:34.2. We're dropping back by a second per lap.
A second a lap, that's correct. That's from a Red Bull, a Mercedes and a Racing Point.
The gap to the car ahead
Okay,
is
we should be a bit closer to pace than that
7.2 seconds.
compared to the Racing Point, but the Mercedes should be second lap quicker than us every lap. Hey Kennedy, thank you very much my friend for the $1 super chat. Much appreciated. Don't forget guys, you can join as a Gillen member, a Gillen gang. Join the Gillen gang, if I can get the words right. £1.99 a month. Press join down below. You get access to all kinds of emojis and access to the Discord server where you can communicate with everyone else in the Gillen gang, including me. And we can talk about F1, we can talk about upcoming videos, we can talk about video ideas, we can talk about this stream. But I appreciate the $1 Kennedy Green. Thank you very much. It's about a bit more fuel than we are doing. That said, I think Rich damages the engine a bit more, so maybe we don't want to do that. Let's stay out on the marbles, we're okay. To be honest, they can make multiple stops viable in shorter races if they scale pit stop length with race distance. What, you mean in the game? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess in a shorter race, making a pit stop is actually significantly longer. Hard to do though, because I mean, what do? Fast forward the pits. It's a bit of a weird. Imagine doing that in esports. It just looks weird, doesn't it? Right, Lewis Hamilton is now during the back of this pack, but nobody's doing any overtaking this race for some reason. Everybody's just chilling. And I said at the start of this race, well, I said on lap 2 or 3 of this race, when we got up to P4, that I would take a P4 in this race. That remains the case. However, how mixed up this race has been, I probably would have quite liked a little podium here. But we can't turn down a P4. Our car is not P4 worthy. That's for sure. We should be a bit further back than this. We had a good start to this race and then a weird mixed up race. Mixed up qualifying because it was wet. And then a weird mixed up race with weird strategies. Not weird strategies, but crossed over strategies, I suppose. Some people started on soft, some people started on mediums, but everyone's then gone to the hards. This is one of the weirdest races I've had against AI on F1 2020, I'm not going to lie to you. If not the weirdest without a mod. Because you get some weird races with mods, I'll tell you that for nothing. Probably raise the maximum speed in pit lane for shorter races for a more as a toggleable option. Yeah, again though, that they need to be careful what they do in the pit lane. It's like, you know, the reason you can't drive in the pit lane is because, you know, the licensing just won't allow it. They need to obviously be careful with the pit lane. The pit lane's a space where you've got people. I know they're not real people in the game, but in real life they are. So they're quite precious about the pit lane. So you have to be very careful with what you can and cannot do with the pit lane. So with if you just raise the minimum speed and everyone's doing 150 kilometers an hour through the pits, it just doesn't look good, particularly on an esports stage. So I know what you're saying. I definitely think that would help, but I don't think it's the way to go.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Hey Thomas. Don't forget guys, straight after this stream, I'll be going straight over to Twitch. The link to that is down in the description. Go and follow me over on Twitch. We'll be playing some Phasmophobia with some friends. I've got that game figured out now. We're going to be trying to kill some ghosts. I actually really like how kind of in-depth the mechanics are in that game. They've thought about it a lot. It's actually a really good game in terms of the in-game mechanics, and I'm very much a mechanics type of person. Hence, I'm a YouTuber that makes mods on F1 2020. I like in-game mechanics. I'm not a visual person necessarily, hence my my thumbnails and my channel design. It's all a bit basic, isn't it? But that's because I'm not a graphic designer. I'm not yet at a point where I can afford to pay a designer to do anything at all. It's getting gassy, closing in out of pace, but got the gap enough. We did hit 30k subs the other day, which I'm very grateful for. So we're on the right path. And when we're at bed daily level, not necessarily of subs, I meant of earnings, then maybe we can start to get some graphic designers on board. We've gone very deep there. Gasly had a look at the inside. We just got back on the power. Just got back ahead of him. Oh, understeer, man. Stop. It's also just weirdly excessively understeery in this race. Why is it? It's not normally this bad in race trim. It's normally alright. It normally feels quite largely similar from practice to quali to race. Obviously, there's more grip in quali and stuff, but it doesn't normally feel this understeery. It's like a boat. I don't really know what's happening, to be totally honest with you, but anyway. Geez, you accelerate so early, you're really good. I'm laughing at that, Philip, because someone earlier in the stream said you need to accelerate earlier. Said I wasn't accelerating early enough, so it's interesting how that comment is in stark contrast to what someone else said earlier. But no, that is to me what separates at least me from the esports drivers, is how early they can get on the power and how confident they are with it. So I think that's a big differentiator in this game is the power and how early you can get on it, how aggressive you can be with it. And it's all about confidence, isn't it? It's all about knowing what the car will do. Because you don't want to get on the power without traction control, of course. You don't want to get on the power and then have a huge slide, maybe even have a spin. So you need to be confident you know what's going to happen when you get the power like that. Like that. Didn't even do that on purpose. But that was a big slide. What's your favourite driver of all time? I don't really have one. A favourite. There's a lot of cool characters in F1 now. Of course, you know, I can't really comment on F1 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago. I wasn't around to see it. It's hard to comment, but there's a lot of cool characters. Ricardo springs to mind. Whoa, hello Gasly. Where have you come from, mate? Ricardo, Norris, Sainz. There's a lot of cool characters around. Right, coming on to the last lap now, guys. Let's get through it. So he's not having an ERS lap. And by that, I mean, I found, I'm not 100% on this, but I found that AI tend to alternate the ERS, as in, one lap they'll be not really using much overtake. Next lap, whoa, rear tyres. That's not good. We should be okay with overtake. And that is why I always say you should try and keep some overtake in the bag, keep some battery charge in the bag. Because if that sort of thing happens and you're down to 10% charge or less, you're going to get overtaken, you're in trouble. We got saved then by the fact we had 40, 50, 60 or 40, 50% charge. Lando Norris is splitting the fastest lap of the race. What is this race? Whoa, yeah, see now he's having an ERS lap. You see what I mean? Previous lap, oh, got a bit deep. Previous lap, he wasn't using much ERS. Now, he suddenly went to attack us in a place he's never attacked us before. Right, let's keep on this then, guys. Last lap of the race, but Gasly is up for the fight, isn't he? Come on. Short shifting. I hate that corner for getting the power down. Look at him. Have our tyres just gone off or something? Or maybe they're overheating a bit. To that slide. Oh, bit of oversteer, wheel spin. Not the cleanest of exits. We should have enough charge though to see us down this straight. Yeah, look, that's why 65% on the front left. That's quite high. Over 50% on all tyres. I've noticed there's quite a significant drop once you go above 50% tyre wear. To again. He's braking so late. He's suddenly gone into like an ultra aggressive mode on the last lap. I wonder if the AI do that. I've not noticed it, but maybe they do. On the last lap, maybe they just get more aggressive. And there we go, guys. We come across the line to take P4, sorry, in this race. I'll take a P4. Not going to lie to you, I would have liked to have a bit more spice throughout that race, because we pitted on lap 6 and then we just went to the end. Got lucky with the VSC. Mick Schumacher, driver of the day. Where did he finish?
Victory for
Mick Schumacher. I said Mick, right? Not Michael. Yeah, it did say Mick.
drivers are en route to the podium as we speak.
Mick Schumacher got driver of the day.
So then, it's time to
Oh,
see
still
how
no
this
points though.
result
22nd to 12th. That's why he gained 10 positions in that race. Good job, Mick. Lando Norris outside of the points got a purple. A 32.5. It's because he stopped again, look. So he did do a 2-stop. The other ones at the back did do a 2-stop. Weird. Anthony Davidson's given Alex Albon the driver of the day. You have to be done. Pole and a race win. Never going to happen for Alex, is it? But at least he can have it virtually. Oh, hope you enjoyed that race, guys. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the most eventful of races, let's be honest, but it was a solid result. We took home some good points. Let's have a look at the standings. So we are now 21 points back from Valtteri Bottas in P1. We did lose a few points to him this race, unfortunately. Constructors, we're actually up to 3rd in the Constructors. I know you can't see it that clearly, but it doesn't matter too much. But now 37 points back, so we are still falling back. Red Bull, it's Red Bull that are currently top of the Constructors. Mercedes just 4 points back from them. I did say I wanted best of the rest this season. I said I wanted P3. However, I said that before the performance patch. There's now been a performance patch where Ferrari have been heavily nerfed. So P3 is probably quite likely best of the rest. But to try and fight Red Bull and Mercedes is going to be almost impossible this season. So anyway, I will advance just to have a look at a few of the menus, see what's going on. The AI emptied the battery on the last lap, I think. Okay, if that's what they did, that makes sense. They're programmed to go for fastest laps, so they go faster in the last few laps. So they do go faster at the end, interestingly. Getting there, Alex. That was an amazing drive, mate. I presume you mean Alexander Albon, who got the P1. Right, interviews. Oh, yeah, guys, before you go, down in the description, follow me on Twitch. I will be going live just after this stream for about an hour or so of some Phasmophobia. So I'll go offline here. I'll take 5 or 10 minutes break, and then I will be going on Twitch. We're going live on Twitch, so make sure you go and follow me down there. We'll have some good fun over on there. Bit more casual over on Twitch. This is kind of, I like to make this quite a professional stream. Make sure everything's set up beforehand. Make sure everything works nicely, good quality. Twitch, we throw all that out the window. We add some swearing into the mix. We just go live and just hope for the best. So it's a bit more casual over on there. So that's what to expect over there. Is tomorrow a stream on Twitch? I will come. No, that'll be tonight. Probably no stream tomorrow over on Twitch. But I have been streaming a bit more over on there. Anyway, I want to get some chassis updates if I can, please.
Safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it? It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
Come on, right.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Twitch, yay. MH Ghost. MH Ghost, by the way, chat, is my OG Twitch viewer. He was literally the only viewer for the first few streams of my Twitch, and I'm not exaggerating. There was one viewer, and it was MH Ghost. I think I even called him my biggest viewer at one point, to which he renamed his Twitch account Biggest Viewer, and then realised he cannot change that back for another, like, 2 months or 3 months or something. So he's now called Biggest Viewer over on Twitch because of that. But he was our OG mod as well over on Twitch. So yeah, thank you Tim for his support. There you go, he's dropped the link as well. Thank you for that, MH, appreciate that. Hey Samuel, unfortunately bad time, you just missed the race. Twitch, here we come, woo. Thank you, Lewis. Okay, we've got a sponsorship renewal. We will do these screens first before we head over to Twitch. We've got 2 sponsors to renew. Okay, so what do we want to prioritise? Let's have a look. What have we got here? Podium, no. Pole position, no. 100 laps. It's not easy to do. Pole position, no. Podium, no. P4, no. Fastest lap in any session. Now, I am going to select that one. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a slightly cheaty thing because we tend to turn AI down in practice 1. Because I don't want to sit there sweating a practice session, I turn the AI down so it's nice and easy so I can just get through it, get the points and get out. Okay, other than that, what we're going to do... Fastest lap in any session. We can do that. Oh, I can't believe we did top 4 by an accident. We got that objective as well. We accidentally chose top 4 as our sponsor goal in the last stream. I meant to choose like top 10 or something, or top 8, and we accidentally chose top 4. But we actually achieved that race. That's good going, isn't it? There's another fastest lap one, but I'm not sure I want to cheese it twice. Clean race. Score more points than the team directly above you in the vehicle comparison, in the vehicle performance comparison. That's a tempting one. Top 10, maybe we should do it. I'm going to do top 10 for points. Right. R&D, let's have a look what we can do. We should have a nice lot of Wonga. We have got a lot of Wonga. We're going to do a major weight reduction, I think. When will that be ready? Can we rush it? We can rush it. I don't want to, though. That'll take a while to be ready. We want some updates for the Spanish Grand Prix, really. What else can we do? Rear downforce update. That's interesting as well. We've done more front downforce updates. We've done rear, and we still had huge understeer in that race. Anyway, that will just be ready, look, in time. So let's do a rear downforce update. That will help Mick more than me, to be honest. I quite like a nice bitey front end to the car. What else are we going to do? Can we do some? Can't afford that now. Little engine power update, perhaps. That'll be ready for the Spanish. It will indeed. Yeah, do a little. Unless there's something over here. Tyre wear. I just don't care. It'll help Mick, but I don't care. Maybe we'll do tyre wear. No, I don't care. Sorry, Mick. I don't care. Fuel efficiency, no power. Let's have a bit more power for the Spanish Grand Prix. Develop that one. And that's all of our points used up. Let's quickly do activities. What do we want? Second driver stat. We do want to do that. Oh, that's mainly what we want to do, to be honest. We'll do one of those, and we'll do perhaps that, and then we'll do equipment upgrade. Can we do all of them? I might be able to do all of them, you know. No, not quite. Can we do? Yeah, we can do the 2 4s. Okay, there we go. I like how esports is integrated in that way, by the way. Attend an F1 esports event. It's quite a smart integration, that raise awareness of it, but in a subtle way rather than in a quite aggressive way. We've got 5 mil, but our teammate's contract is probably up for renewal quite soon. No, 70 days. We can probably afford to live a little in terms of that. Driver perks, do we buy any of these? No, we can't. What do we need? 15, and we are level 14. We'll be able to do those soon. Do we spend some money on some facilities then? Can't afford any of that. Don't care about durability. Don't really care about that. Could perhaps do some powertrain updates. Let's do some powertrain updates. Fairly tank reduction. Yeah, let's do some of that. Right, that's it. We'll skip through time now. See if anything fails. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but go to press interview, sure. Can you give me a shout out? Yes, I can, Fast and Slow Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Lauren. What wheel do you have? I have a Logitech Driving Force GT.
Let's dive in with some questions.
Our engines are fine. I think we have enough power. Yeah, we did well in that last race, but need to keep it up. Hey, Samuel Kelly.
What do you plan on investing that extra money into?
I love it. Right, sponsors seem to be climbing over and over to get your name on the car. Their name on your car. What do you plan on investing that extra money into? Maybe I'll do a pat. I'm going to do aero because we've just done some aero updates and that was our major update. I don't want that one to fail.
The very top teams. Is it safe to say you've surprised everyone?
These.
Isn't it safe to say you focused?
It's weird because I said to Codemasters when we did the beta test before, I liked F1 2010's interview stuff. Okay, however, they've added it back in, and it's a bit boring. Which was their argument. Their argument was, is it not a bit boring? Do people not want to just get on with the race? And I do think it adds something. I think the questions just need to be reduced. You don't need to ask me 4 or 5 questions over the course of a race weekend. I know that drivers do loads more than that. However, I'm playing a game for fun. There should be like never more than like 2 questions, and which would be fine. These interviews are fine to be a bit longer. A special press interview, they're okay.
Do you see your relationship with your second driver being long-term?
Do I see me continuing working with my son? Or shall I sack him? I mean, obviously, it's the All Schumi My Team career mode. We will be keeping him forever. Obviously. Another question. Not Constructors this season. Maybe next season. If we're lucky, there'll be a few podiums. I don't even get anything back for these questions. Whether they steer something else, I don't know. I like Will Buxton's model, by the way. These streams are at the perfect time for me. Nice, Werner. Is that sarcasm? I hope not. I just found this channel on my front page. Until now, I quite like it, but I really have to learn for school. Sweating. What? I'm not sure I understand that. Sorry, gamer. But anyway, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new, if you haven't subscribed already. Okay, we've got our weekly resources in. Can we use any design points? How many have we got? 707. We should be able to do a small update. What should we do? We could perhaps do it. No, we can't do a DRS update. We could, maybe we do that tire update for Mick, or a fuel efficiency. No, again, I don't care. Just don't care. Maybe we do. What's this? Nope. Nope. Do we do tyre wear? I don't care. Sorry, I don't care about tyre wear. I deal with it perfectly fine. Mick needs to get used to it. Nothing's failed at the moment, so we're going to have our updates for the next race, which is awesome. Now we can do another update. Now we've got our weekly points again, up to 1200 now. We've got a major update, guys. Right, what do we do? I do want to do this one. That will be ready. That will be ready for the Monaco Grand Prix. Look, one day before the Monaco Grand Prix, we're going to get a, hopefully if it doesn't fail, we'll get a weight reduction update, which is obviously hugely helpful for the Monaco Grand Prix. So that is perfect. And nothing failed. Wait, one more. Nope, that passed as well. Nothing failed. I've had so many failures lately, despite investing quite heavily in my HQ. I've had so many failures, but all of that passed, which is lovely. Absolutely lovely. So, what are we looking at? Nothing really to look at, is there, for being honest? So, let's proceed to the weekend, and this will tell us how we're going to be performing relative to other cars. That's what I wanted to get to before we end this stream. Just subscribed and turned on notification. Thank you very much, Samuel. Appreciate that. How's my day been? Thank you for asking. Where's Patrick? Yes, my day's been good, thank you. Had quite a busy one today. It's been good. How's your day been? Hey, Ginger Ninja. Good name. Right, let's have a look how our performance is. No rain forecast for this race, Spanish Grand Prix. How's our performance going to be relative to everyone else? There it is. I will hide myself so you guys can see this a little bit easier. There we go. Look at that. Look at that leap we've just taken. We had, what did we have? We had a major power update. We've had a, I can't really view it. I can't view it. We had a major power update. We had, I don't even know what we had. We did have a few updates though. Major power. I don't remember what it was. There was like a major power. Oh, major and a minor power. So we had this major one, and we had this minor one. We had maybe this weight reduction. No, I think that was last phase we had that. Is that all we had? Just power, and it's given us that much performance? I don't think we had much else. Wow, that's insane. Okay, guys, well, look at that. We are still in the same position with the 5th best team. However, we're now right on both Racing Point and McLaren. And we've closed in hugely on the leaders. More importantly, for me, we've pulled away heavily from the teams behind. So if we be consistently 5th best team, we should be able to put it 9th and 10th in qualifying. Okay, it means we'll have to start on the tyres for qualifying, but that should help Mick hugely. So that's to look forward to next time out, guys. Big update to the car, clearly. I didn't think we'd leap forward that much. That's insane. I've now got the best downforce of any car, according to that graph at least. Engine power wise, we've got kind of a mid-team pack. Chassis wise, we're quite low down. See, we need to concentrate a little bit more on chassis. Durability will be low, but I don't care about durability because we've got enough durability now. Look, we've got, I don't know if it's because we're doing a 16 race weekend, but look, with all these components, they should be fine. We're only 45% worn on our most worn component. Okay, we have only done 3 races, but they only need to do like 5, so we should be fine. We should be fine. Anyway, guys, that rounds out this stream. Like I said, I'm going to be going live on Twitch very, very shortly. Go and follow me down in the description. My link is there. Hopefully one of the mods can also post it in the chat just to make it everyone's lives a little bit easier. Go and follow me over on there. I'll be going live very, very shortly. I'm going to be playing some Phasmophobia with some friends. Going to try some hunt some ghosts. And probably swear a lot because we'll be so scared. So if you don't like swearing, don't go over and join. This is a clean channel. Twitch is not a clean channel. Other than that, yeah, just join down below. £1.99 a month. Gives you all the emojis. Gives you access to the Discord as well. Anyway, guys, that's it for this stream. Thank you very much, Ghost, for posting the Twitch. Appreciate it. Don't think there's anything else in the comments. Next stream on YouTube will actually be next Tuesday. We're not streaming this Thursday. We're not doing the F1 YouTuber social race because F1 Esports is on. There's no point competing with that. Go and watch F1 Esports, guys. Enjoy that tomorrow and Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. No race this weekend, unfortunately, either. So the next stream on YouTube will be next Tuesday. It'll be the next episode of this, where we hopefully will have a good race in Spain. Other than that, I'll be on Twitch, so go and follow me on there. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.